Greatly appreciate that. Wonderful. So I am Sarah Julian, the Sassy Entrepreneur, guys, and welcome to this amazing call on Friday. What's the date of today? Today is Friday, the 21st of April 2023. Mark this date down in your notebook, in your journal, whatever you use to mark down important dates, because this is the day that you are introduced to something that is going to absolutely change your life. Now, I have been in the industry for a very, very long time, and I will tell you that this is one of a kind. We have been waiting for this type of opportunity for such a long time. Why? And how does that affect us, right? We live in a society where finance is constantly changing, and we're being restricted and limited by our banking systems, right? They want to control the way we use our money, the way we withdraw our money, the way we make our money, how we make our money, when we make our money. They just want to be in control, right? And of course, we as liberated souls fighting for financial freedom in this space, right, will not allow them to do that to us. We have the power to actually tap into technology that is so revolutionary that it will create for us and make us our own bank. This is what we are talking about right now. Becoming your very own bank, being in 100% control of your money, but not only that, but being able to make money like the banks. So today we're going to show you exactly how to make money like the banks, how to earn over 6,400% by the end of the year, and how to create financial freedom in this time and age and be at the forefront of this trend of decentralized finance. That is where it's at. Money in your control 100%. So I'm not going to say too much. We're going to dive straight into it. We're going to give you the sauce. Of course, my co-host, Blockchain Kojo, right? He's going to come on and give you the tea, give you the sauce, right? This guy, he is the executive director of Xaarex Society, but not only that, we call him due diligence on 𝗙𝗡𝗧, because when he gives you the sauce, when he gives you the tea, right, you have absolutely no choice but just to say yes, 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 yes. And when he is done showing you exactly why we are so hyped up about this particular opportunity, I'm gonna come over here and give you the money. I'm gonna show you the bag. I'm gonna show you where the money resides, because this is exactly where it is. And you should thank the person who invited you to the call today. Kojo, go ahead and take it away.
Once again, thank you. So you just heard from our CEO of Xaarex Society, and we just want to welcome everyone that is on the call today. If you know you are new coming to a presentation like this for the first time, please do us a favor, drop a 1 in the chat for us. One thing we love to do is to welcome all our new guests, because I honestly believe by the time you leave this call, you will be empowered with what is the most valuable currency in the entire world. And it's not a Bitcoin, it's not Ethereum, it's not gold, it is information, right? We are literally here to pass on information that was passed on to us that we have found to be revolutionary, and that is what we do here. Once again, name is Kojo, Blockchain Kojo. Quick reminder, I am not a financial advisor. Anything we are sharing here is for educational purposes, but when we get to the nit and gritty, I believe when you see the power of this technology that is able to double your capital every 2 months, creating a 64x return in 1 year, you will understand how this is possible and why we are talking about this. So to get into the start, we're going to go to Forbes, right? Why Forbes? Because number one, we give fact-checked articles to everything we speak about here. Number two, they are the leader when it comes into finance. So they are a source of valuable information. Now, they define decentralized finance as a replicate to the traditional financial functions, right? So what does the old functions do? We are talking about the banks, the centralized institutions. They allow people to invest and lend, and then they go ahead and borrow, leverage, and trade around the world with different investors. So imagine that whole technology being in the palm of your hand on your cell phone. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what you're here to find out today. Now, this decentralized finance space runs with the help of smart contracts on a blockchain, but our project here today runs on 3 blockchains, very different. Now, the main feature, it is person to person, people. The main feature is person to person, and the main aspects are lending, borrowing, the ability to trade digital assets. The most important thing, without intermediaries. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to show you a project where it doesn't matter who the company behind is. I am just telling you, it doesn't even matter who is the company, who is the CEO, who's the COO, who's the marketing executive. None of that matters, because if you understand what Forbes is saying right here, the ability, you have the ability to lend, borrow, earn, trade assets without a single intermediary. Who's an intermediary? Without a company, without a person, without an authority to govern how you transact your business. And that is what we have found, a massive, massive potential in this space. Now, Forbes even asked themselves the question, why would someone want to use a decentralized banking system? You see, you're not the only one that is asking these questions, right? So they are telling you, first of all, over 2 billion people around the world are in dire need of decentralized banking. Think about the opportunity presented to you right now, knowing that there is a space. They say that in any business, in order to succeed, you have to meet a demand. Over 2 billion plus in demand, right? Now, the next part is that this is an actually much needed service. So even people with banks, as we can see, the banks are crashing and failing, and everyone is running to DeFi. Why? The banks themselves have been invested in DeFi since about 2018, using our capital to make a ton on the blockchain, right? So also the next thing is transactions take seconds or minutes as opposed to days. Many of us are coming from centralized projects, and we throw the name DeFi around so loosely, saying that, oh, I'm doing DeFi. And our CEO said we should wait. I'm doing DeFi, and I have to wait for that code in my email. When you do any of these things, you are not in DeFi, and it's as simple as that, coming right from the mouth of Forbes, people, right? So the next aspect, the people that prefer DeFi also prefer self-custody digital assets. What does this word mean? It means that in order to be involved in DeFi, you will need to own your own bank on your phone, a digital wallet that obtains and gives you a 12-word seed phrase. That is the ability that you have to sign in, lock and key every single transaction that you authorize. In fact, not even the creators of the wallet can ever authorize a transaction on your behalf. No company can ever authorize a transaction on your behalf. You are the only one that can sign in and sign out any transaction, meaning your capital and your profits are intact. And we'll speak about this one system, which embodies the very definition Forbes has put together today, right? So now the next part is that we are not restricted from access or any national capital control. Here, you are the only one in control. So if we can absorb all of this, let it sit for a second, open our minds and clear out what we are used to when it comes to projects where we say, where's the owner? Where's the CEO? Because like Bitcoin, the owner has a fake name, the creator is non-existent, but this is the most valuable asset in the entire world, bigger than Amazon, bigger than Forbes, bigger than Microsoft, with no office, no CEO. But it does have a corporation or a foundation built around it with people who are like-minded, looking to push the narrative of Bitcoin to the world. We'll speak about the branding company that is behind this technology we're about to share with you today. So let's go right into the presentation. We are here to talk about FinTalk, and I'm just going to make today's presentation very, very short. So there's a team behind it. The one and only person who is licensed to the brand is Mr. William Thompson. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'll just be honest with you, no one here else matters except for the man right in the middle. He's licensed by the California government as the COO and the sole owner of the LLC called FinTalk LLC. That is the brand marketing company that pushes the technology. They don't run it, they don't control it. In fact, they do not even matter unless the fact that they needed a community, and that's why they exist, right? The next thing we want to go into is how this system actually works. And then I'm going to show us the website so we can be able to see them also put out some of the same information, right? So with this entire project called FinTalk, you will come in with a digital wallet, people, a digital wallet, and we'll show you this wallet in a second. But we are lending capital to the blockchain directly, not to a company, not to a person. We are lending capital to the top 3 decentralized exchanges in the entire world. I'm talking about Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and SunSwap. How is this possible? You go through your wallet, you sign in a transaction to lend. Now there are nodes. I'll explain what all of these are. There are nodes. Basically, they monitor the entire ecosystem. You are asking a question, you can wait till the end to ask questions, but every single wallet, like I said, gives you your 12-word seed phrase, people, and that is what you're able to do. So these nodes monitor the loan contract wallet, and then when borrowers from these exchanges request a loan, they get charged fees, right? So we are earning a minimum of 1% per day as lenders. The nodes monitor the entire ecosystem. The borrowers are raking in a ton of cash for us because they are charged fees every single day, 2% for 7 days. Now, a lot of people ask the question, well, is money really being made in DeFi? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a recent article. If you are truly in DeFi, you would have heard about this project called 𝗙𝗡𝗙. This is the most talked about project over the last 5 to 7 days. We have investors who have turned $250 to $4 million, right? Or 1 million, and we are looking at even them creating more profits. But ask yourself, would you find this coin on Coinbase? Would you find this on Binance? Would you find it on Kraken, right? Because 99% of us here are so used to centralized exchanges, we think that is where all of crypto exists. I am here to tell you today, crypto does not exist on centralized exchanges. But when you go to Uniswap, people, when you go to Uniswap, you can find the data on Etherscan. On Uniswap is where you will find this project turning people into millionaires overnight. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because we are supplying capital to Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and SunSwap through traders that want to borrow and go and trade. So understand that really all the money in crypto is really made on decentralized exchanges. And guess what? Those exchanges are run by nodes. No human being, no company, no CEO. But think about this technology, people. This is what we are here about today, learning how to utilize technology in a world where people are used to systems rather than technology. So let's go right over to FinTalk's website where we can find some quick understanding of what this technology is about. FinTalk is a cutting edge DeFi technology. If you can use a cell phone, right, we are going to show you how you can use this technology with only a few clicks. You will literally be making passive income every single day, and you never have to worry about blinking or who's going to come and rug pull and who's going to come by and take the money from beneath, because this project has been audited by CertiK. We'll speak about that also. So right here, what is the main services of FinTalk? They provide people the ability to borrow in the form of loans. They allow us to invest in the form of lending, right? Financing, and the ability to own shares. This is the only project on the blockchain that is giving you a piece of the entire ecosystem. From the minute you become a lender, you own a piece and you get that for free every single day. We'll explain how. Now, this entire ecosystem is running on a security technology. This technology has been audited by CertiK. This technology has won several awards, most recently from the government of Hong Kong. The government, people, and we'll show you the articles. Once again, everything is fact checked over here. Now, they are saying that users enjoy a true zero risk blockchain investment. Can you understand a project being so bold to tell you that they are ensuring you a zero risk? But how is this possible? We'll have to find out pretty shortly. So here are the nodes. These are supervisory nodes. Now, if you're not familiar with this term, that is fine. I'm about to explain it. Nodes are physical devices running a software, right? Or they are digital devices on the blockchain that validate transactions, arrange them in an accounting book structure called the block, and they put it on chain. That is why we have the word blockchain. The chain is a layer of code sitting on top of the entire internet, right? That is what we have in front of us, people, and this is the technology. So FinTalk has 100 nodes spread around the world. So what is the true meaning of decentralization? Because we know Facebook, Google, and many of the centralized platforms are centralized because they have a server controlled by a company, one company. But when we talk about decentralized, you have spread the authority throughout different parts of the world. As you can see, different parts of the world, literally almost every corner of the globe, FinTalk has spread their nodes by allowing different node companies that exist already on the blockchain with their blockchain addresses to validate the entire transactions of this ecosystem and also monitor the entire ecosystem that is running on a security technology, right? So how does one even get started? There is no email, phone number to sign up. If there is, we would not be even doing this call because it would be a centralized project, people. Here, you are DeFi 100%. FinTalk has created their own wallet to compete with MetaMask, to compete with Trust Wallet, to compete with Token Pocket, because all of these wallets give you a 12-word seed phrase, minoric word seed phrase, which gives you a loan ownership of your assets, meaning that if you lose those words, in fact, no one in the world, right, not even the smartest minds can ever help you recover them. Only you are in control. Can you imagine for the first time you are being given the control, not a situation where you say, forgot password, send me an email, let me reset things. No, these 12 words are the most important thing. And you need that type of ownership when you come into DeFi because then no one else controls your assets except for you, right? So you need an iPhone or Android phone. And in order to get this wallet, you will need to get a link from an existing community member. This is the first project to be fully focused on the community in a way that is unlike any other. This is the first wallet that is doubling people's capital every 2 months because on Trust Wallet, you cannot do that unless you go into different DeFi dApps and know what you're doing. On MetaMask, you cannot do that unless you go into the world of DeFi through your browser and have some knowledge on how to maneuver through DeFi. But here, you could be a newborn baby in crypto and only have heard of the word Bitcoin or Ethereum. And once you download this wallet, you'll be making more money than many people who are on YouTube claiming to be crypto experts, right? So this is a technology that we really, really appreciate, and we want to share it to the masses because of the value it provides. So now let's come to this article on Binance that is going to validate everything they have said, right? So on Binance, there's an article written by 𝗙𝗡𝗧𝗢𝗎, not written by Binance people, written by 𝗙𝗡𝗧𝗢𝗎, that literally states that they have found the top 5 projects in the entire crypto space of this year that have the highest audit trust score. But what is the trust score, right? The trust score is the score given to a project based on the code, the entire code that runs it, all the wallets, the ecosystem, whatever things they have embedded. If there is a backdoor, if there is a front end or a back end, everything gets exposed right in this trust score. This project was audited by 𝗙𝗡𝗓, because this list came from 𝗙𝗡𝗓. The top 5 we are in is an entire list from 𝗙𝗡𝗓, where you know that 𝗙𝗡𝗓 is the #1 auditing company in the entire world for crypto. They work with Goldman Sachs. They work with Binance, Coinbase, Yale University, one of the smartest minds in this world as we speak. And they all require 𝗙𝗡𝗓's help to get audited. Think about that, right? So now on this list of top 5, we have a project called Crypto Unity, Calamaro, right? FinTalk. And before I get there, one of the most hyped projects of 2023 called 𝗙𝗓. We are on the same list as 𝗙𝗓. People, think about that. Those that are in DeFi know all about this project. It's a project that allows you to mine on a level like Bitcoin with Satoshis, right? So now let's speak about FinTalk. FinTalk, as you can see, even on this article, provides users with loans. You see, they are not selling crypto. They are not giving you a funny coin where you're earning a banana coin and it goes up and it comes down. None of that is going on here. If you lend your capital, BNB, USDT, right, or Ethereum, right, or Tron, because it runs on 3 blockchains, the Binance blockchain, the Tron blockchain, and the Ethereum blockchain, you will earn the exact same currency that you lend, nothing else, right? So their ability to loan and lend, we are the lenders, we are the main people that actually make this ecosystem exist. So you want to be a lender if you are somebody that wants to be prioritized because you feel like you are somebody that brings value into anything you touch, become a lender with FinTalk, and I explained the reasons why you're rewarded, right? So now they have a hybrid security technology. Now here they explain the technology, multiple signatures, right? What does this mean? It means that when you lend, the nodes will write a contract and bind you and pair you with a borrower instantly. We have seen many people try to deposit into the lending 50,000, 20,000, and right there they got a notification that, wait, we are pairing you to a lender who probably needs 7,000 to add up now, so you cannot put this in. Wait for this to be sent out first, and then you can put the balance. Imagine a project where you could have $1 million and they would not take it if no one needs it. Think about this technology, right? So many projects, you just type your money in, whoop, it's gone, right? Now you want to pull it out, they say locked for 11 months, locked for 5 months, locked for 1 year. Impossible, people here. If there is no need for your capital, the system would not even take it. That's how powerful this technology is. Now they are telling you again that this is a truly decentralized supervision. No CEO, no COO, no executive controls a single thing. I'm going to repeat that because no matter the articles you see online that might bash and say, well, there's a CEO, it might be somebody from Hollywood. But yes, we just watched a whole video of about 10 to 15 Hollywood celebrities endorsing this project. So who cares if he's from Hollywood? He did his job for all I care because I only focus on technology. And that is why we are looking at this project based on the different third parties that validate this project, like Binance, like Certic, the people that know their technology, not bloggers, not YouTubers, actual technology experts, right? So once again, on Binance, you're seeing this article, they would not let it sit. Users' funds are free from any risk of loss. People, I am not the one saying it. I'm the guy reading off the screen with the fact check articles to back it up, right? So this is what they're saying. Again, Certic said that they found no obvious flaws, no backdoor wallet, no control from the company, nada in this project for the first time, right? So let's go right into the breakdown so we can see how, or have an idea of how the profits are generated. So what I'll say is that let's just say we lend out 100 million, right? We are earning 1% a day, 7-day contracts, but they keep going. So you earn literally every day unless you choose to withdraw your capital, which you can. If you want your profits, you withdraw it every day if you can, if you want to. You literally, there are no restrictions. You control everything, right? Everything. So now the nodes monitor the wallet on the blockchain, not in the company's office on their phone. Then a borrower or borrowers, right? Let's say they even borrow just 50 million. Now, if you can tell me that this is going on in DeFi, where projects are doing massive 1 million% in a week, one project did 1 million%. But I'm not even going to say that. Let's just say the people that are taking our capital are not the best of the best, and they are only able to turn 50 million into 100 million in 7 days. So they get charged 2% a day, 14%. We are being paid 1% a day, 7 days, 7%. Do you understand that this system is so liquid week after week since they started in June that they probably have amassed so much capital to pay out ROI and it would never stop? Think about that, right? Just think about that real briefly. So who is Certic, right? Certic, big company, right? One of the largest. Who did they work with? I said that already, right? Goldman Sachs. They invested over 88 million into Certic's technology. Sequoia Lending, Binance, Coinbase, just name them. And here is the audit, people. But right now, this company, this project is undergoing a new audit. And the reason is they have launched their white paper to their blockchain. They are also launching a blockchain of their own to outdo and compete with Ripple, Ethereum, and Binance, their main 3 competitors based off what the white paper says. Also, they are launching their own cryptocurrency. So no longer are we going to pay gas fees to Binance, to Tron, or Ethereum. On their own crypto starting in June, it will be used for gas fee. People, think about the amount of wealth about to flood into this one project that has built a consumer base of over 35 million wallets since June of last year. You heard me right, over 35 million wallets, not 100,000 wallets, 35 million. This is huge, people, right? So what are we doing as far as lending? You come in, you pick your crypto, you lend. Literally, if you can use a phone and can see buttons on your screen and can click them, you have won. That is it. No need to know anything. We are doing these Zooms just to give people a help with understanding, just to fasten their learning curve. But if you can just use a cell phone and follow guidelines on the screen, you can become a DeFi expert today because you'll be making money while you're learning rather than just learning without earning, right? So this is what this project does. You can lend BNB, Dogecoin, BUSD, USDT, TRC20, BEP20 are the most recommended because they're the most that are in highest demand, right? Also, you would find Ethereum maybe on high demand. So it's up to you, but don't forget to add the gas fees in your decentralized FinTalk wallet, right? That is the next part. So now what about the loans? Can we see how people are able to borrow so we can understand? Why not? Everything is in one wallet. You don't have to go online and find somebody explaining it. Everything is inside the wallet. It is free. We supply liquidity to these exchanges. They do almost 500 million or more every single day. One coin just did 140 million in volume in 7 days. So understand that Uniswap is doing easily 1 billion a day in volume sometimes. Think about that, people. How much money they need to supply liquidity to projects. And we are here at the forefront of this technology. And it's only coming to our doorstep because this is taking over Asia. So if you're not Chinese or Asian, maybe you are in luck because you have found people who heard about this, invited you to a presentation, and now your situation is about to change. So the borrowers would put down 50% before they take our money. Think about it. They don't get $1 for free. That is why this project is saying you are risk-free, because if they lose from their deposit. They never lose our capital. At a 30% stop loss, this project will liquidate any single person that loses on a trade because the contracts are binded in the wallet. They can never even withdraw the capital. That is why it is a hybrid security technology. Locked in vote, as you can see in the diagram. Literally, the code controls the withdrawal because it liquidates them. It doesn't let them withdraw, and it takes the fees and leaves them with their profits in the wallet so they can withdraw their profits and then send them back their deposit. But if they lose, it comes out of their deposit and the house never loses. Last time I checked, there was only 2 players here, left and right. So if the right loses, the house has won. We are the house. For the first time, no CEO has to take the most and pass you on the crumbs and later on change the plan, change the business, change the earning structure, because here nothing can be changed. It's all written in code already on the blockchain. We know the blockchain is not changed, people. So when you're in a project that is changing and switching up things, then you're running on the centralized part of it and not the actual part of it, unless they are migrating, like how we saw Ethereum migrate from proof of work to proof of stake, but it never affected a single coin that you owned, right? Think about that. They literally moved an entire blockchain from one layer to another, and not even your coins was affected. Think about the power of this technology, people. So once again, can you see the trades? If you're already existing member today in FinTalk, go into your wallet, right? Literally today, I think it was the best day in the market, yesterday and today. Almost every loan contract was making over 100 to 200% in 24 hours. We have loan wallets that have borrowed, that have made 200% profit in the last 24 hours, and they're gonna get charged fees that come to us. Think about that. Once again, you can see all of that in your wallet. It's fully transparent, people. Now, the next test of security is you can download FinTalk, get your seed phrase, deposit crypto, and delete the wallet. You heard me right. Delete the wallet, get a whole new phone, and download any of these wallets. The minute you import your seed phrase, all your crypto will be sitting in this wallet. Does it mean that they own all these wallets? No, people. These wallets never hold your crypto. FinTalk never holds your crypto. It sits on chain. They are called hot wallets. It sits on chain, and when you sign in, you can retrieve it. And when you sign in, you can move it, but it always sits on chain. That is how they work. Another way they also make money. That's a great question, because people might say, well, let's just say they don't get enough from trades. Well, we'll put that to the side, right? Because that is not even happening. But let's just say, right now, if you had a project that have over 35 million subscribers, are you telling me that people and coins and projects will not come and pay you to advertise on your platform? So many projects come and pay FinTalk to advertise your cryptocurrencies, which you can check on all the different exchanges with millions in liquidity. And they pay these fees and supply liquidity for the traders so that they can keep making us money while we go to sleep. Since I got started, literally, we have been getting paid to go to sleep, right? As opposed to working to get paid, most of us here have been getting paid to go to sleep. And it doesn't get better than that, people. Now, here is your passive income stream number two, right? Number one, you invest, you lend, you earn 1% a day on the minimum, right? We're going to learn how you are able to leverage your profits that doubles your capital, because the system also can use your profits to lend if you don't want to withdraw and pay you 1.5% of your profit. It will be all broken down in the chart right after this. But here is passive income stream number two. There is number three also after this. One project, three passive streams. You don't have to go sign up to three different projects. One project, three sources of income. Income stream number two. Every user is rewarded with shares of this project. The minute you lend, for every $100 you earn from your own capital, $1 worth of FTH. FTH is an equity coin. People, this is not a coin that is outside for people to buy. Listen again. FTH is an equity coin. It belongs only to investors. It belongs only to people in the ecosystem. No one outside can ever buy this coin. Think about the share value. It rose from about $20 in June of last year. It's sitting at $54,000 per coin today. 54 plus $1,000 in 10 months. Now, if you're earning $1 a day, and in 5 months, this thing goes up 10x, 5x, 20x. Imagine the wealth you would have accumulated, and you can trade it for USDT. But how do we know that a Middle Eastern family paid for 18%? Investors are rewarded 30%. Let's go again to another fact check article, people, because right here, we will not just tell you our opinions, but we will show you where we are getting these information from. Market Watch, as you can see, right? Also, FinTalk, the brand was changed. Listen, the brand was restructured, not the project, not the code. The brand, the LLC that is marketing it, had to change their brand because they could not achieve their initial goal of working with banks in the US, because this LLC is licensed in the US. They could not achieve that. As you can see, FinTalk could not agree with some of these big banks, and it's right here on this article. So, don't get confused again by bloggers who don't even have the wallet, right? Do your own research is the number one thing in crypto. But let's go to this investment. The FinTalk had received $1 billion from a Middle Eastern family to hasten their process of becoming listed. What are they getting listed for? An SPAC in connection with their IPO. This project is coming on the NASDAQ in 2024. This project is coming on the NASDAQ, people. It doesn't get bigger than this. If you know what the NASDAQ is, drop a 5 in the chat, right? Because now the NASDAQ takes crypto. They have put a NASDAQ index for crypto where Bitcoin and Ethereum are already on the list. They are not going to list any project at all. If your project is not decentralized, no bank will ever put $1 into it. If your project is not decentralized, regulators will prevent every single institution from investing. And because of this, FinTalk is decentralized. And so they are coming on the NASDAQ. Think about that. No human control in this project, right? So that is what we are going by, people. So that brings us to the end of this side. You know that when you earn every dollar, right? Let's say you earn $10 a day, you make 10 cents a day. If you earn $1 a day, you make 1 penny a day of this FTH, and you don't have to buy it. It's free, right? And only for members that are invested. The other thing is this project every month, they are organizing an event around the world. Show me a company, a project that you have been in, that since you started, you have been able to meet executives of the project every month in person around the world. If you are lucky, they will come on a Zoom in a corner just telling you that, yeah, I'm the CEO and everything is going to be great. Nothing is going to change. And the minute you load a ton of volume with your team, they start to change everything and never show up on a Zoom again. And before you know it, they pull the rug from under. That is what centralized projects have been doing to us. They have destroyed many, many relationships. It is time, people, we came into the world of DeFi. It might be a little bit of a learning curve, but FinTalk has made it easy where you just download a wallet and earn, and you can learn everything after, right? So that brings me to the end of my side of the presentation. I just hope I was able to impact everybody today, pass on some good information. But if you just feel like, you knew all of this, but you still were able to get hyped up or confident about it, drop a 7 in the chat. If you were new and you learned something new today, drop a 7 in the chat. If you're inspired and you want to get started today, drop a 7 in the chat. And what do? Make sure you contact the person that introduced you to this call, and they will plug you in on all levels. So Sarah Julian, my co-host, she's the Queen of Jamaica, I call her, right? Literally climbed through the ranks, currently an SVP. I'm so proud of her growth, right? And what is SVP? Earning close to $1,000 a day in the Jamaica island. That is millionaire status. I heard somebody say you're a billionaire in Jamaica, right? So just show these people how the money works so they can get excited on how they can earn on their dollars. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out, Blockchain Koja.
Money, 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 money. Wow, that was an amazing presentation there by Blockchain Kojo, as usual, right? And of course, we are coming for that money. Of course, the first thing we have to do is show you exactly how amazing this project is. We have to show you the credibility. We have to show you everything that is behind it, the technology, how it works, and all of that. And after we have shown you that, then we can show you the money. So if you're ready to see the money, drop "show me the money" in the chat right now. Okay, drop "show me the money" if you're ready to see the money, if you're ready to see how this works, if you're ready to see how you can earn over 6,400% in 1 year. Drop "show me the money" in the chat, guys, because literally this is where the money resides. Okay, I'm going to tell you this hands down, this is where the money reside. Okay, this opportunity has been something so amazing to watch. It is moving so fast, right? Literally this morning when I woke up and checked my FinTouch, I was number 4 in the entire of FinTouch in 33 million wallets. That is just really, really crazy. That is just insane. And that's just a testament, right, to how many people in this ecosystem are already in this ecosystem and winning big, waking up every single morning to money in their wallets. And we're going to show exactly how to do this. So first of all, to get started, you will only need a minimum of $100. So that's a minimum, right? This is reachable for everyone. Okay. Now, if you're looking to make a big bag, of course, a big bag will make you a big bag every single day. We make a daily profit of 1% per day. Okay, so do the calculation, and soon I'll be showing you a chart, right, that will break down for you exactly how this money part works, right? How you can earn that money. So you're earning 1% every single day. And after 7 days, what happens is that whatever you have earned in profits, it starts generating an additional 1.5% on a daily basis. Guys, this is powerful. This literally supercharges your earnings. This supercharges your income and makes your growth so fast that you are able to double your money in 63 days. Now, that profit that you are making on a daily basis, you can withdraw it any day, every day if you want it, anytime, morning, noon, or night, midnight, it doesn't matter, right? Because this is not controlled by any human being. This is a decentralized system that is on the blockchain, right? And it is only supervised by nodes, meaning that there is nobody dictating your withdrawals or your deposits, and that is amazing. Right now, your capital can be withdrawn on a 7-day cycle. So loans are taken in cycles of 7 days, right? So your capital can be withdrawn in that same cycle. So if, for example, you put in $1,000 there, and maybe you want to have your capital back at the end of this week, you turn off your auto reinvest, right? And on the 8th day, your funds will just drop in your wallet. It's as simple as that. You have 100% control over everything that you do in this ecosystem, your money. Whenever you withdraw your rewards, there is a 5% fee, right? And this is another way that liquidity is added into this project, is by the 5% fees. Every time somebody withdraws, right, that 5%, it goes straight into the marketing wallet of FinTouch, right? So they literally don't have to touch anything, and in any way they cannot touch anything based on how the code is written. If they even wanted to add something to FinTouch, they would have to add something on top of the original code, but the original code can never be changed. And this is one of the most amazing security protocols that is available to us. This is literally us becoming our own bank and doing what the bank does. And someone asked, can you take your profit out daily, but your capital every 7 days? That is correct. That is correct. So you can withdraw your profits daily, right? And your capital every 7 days. This is exactly how it works. Okay, so here it goes. Let's look a little bit at the numbers. Okay, all right, so let's say you started with $100. Now you're making 1% a day. That is $1, right? And then the first month you would have earned $36 thanks to this amazing compounding feature. The second month you would have recuperated your capital. The 6th month you would be at $800, and the 12th month you would have been at $6,400. Now, is there any bank where you would have deposited $100, came back a year later and met it at $6,400? I beg to say that the answer is resoundingly no, right? We'll be lucky if we even get a point something percent from the bank. Meanwhile, they're taking our money, they're trading with it, they're actually using decentralized finance as well, making money with it, right? But they're not giving us a cent. Now it's time to become your own bank. So what if you started with $1,000, okay? Because you want to be making some good money every month, right? So you're making $10 every day, $360 the first month. The second month, you would have recuperated that $1,000. The 6th month, you're at $8,000, and in a year, you're at $64,000. Literally turn 4 figures, just 4 figures, $1,000 into $64,000 in a year, guys. This is absolutely amazing. What if you started with 10,000, right? Now you're making 100 a day. You're percolating. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, 3,600 the first month, and the second month you are at 10,000. So now you have $20,000. You just doubled your money. You decided, okay, I'm gonna continue doubling it, right? In 6 months you're at 80,000, and in a year you're at $640,000. We have some people on the team right now who did about $30,000 each. Guess what they're making? $300 a day, right? In their second month, they would have gotten back that 30,000. So yeah, they're at 60 grand. In 6 months, they're at 240,000. And in a year, they will be sitting on 1.92 million. Guys, this is absolutely powerful. And if you think that this system is powerful, drop powerful in the chat for me right now, guys, right? What if you start with $50,000? Now you're making 500 a day. Okay, you would have recuperated everything by the second month. So now you're sitting on $100,000. In 6 months, you're at 400,000. And in a year, you're at 3.2 million. This is literally you putting your funds here, and it's just working for you on its own. It's just doing what it's doing, what it's doing, what it's doing. This is literally creating your very own ATM that spits out money every single day, guys. This is absolutely powerful. How about if you started for 100,000? In 2 months, you would have got that back. Now you're at 200,000, right? In 6 months, you're at 800,000. And in a year, you're at 6.4 million. Guys, this is absolutely powerful, right? What we have in our hands here. Okay, and this is literally whilst you're sleeping, whilst you're eating, whilst you're chilling with your family, right? Whilst you're spending time and enjoying your life, you literally have this ATM spitting out money for you every single day on tap. Guys, this is powerful, right? But not only that, but Fintosh said, hey, if you're an investor in this space, here it is, right? You lend into our decentralized system, right? You're making 1% a day, plus you're making that 1.5 on your compounded profit. Super nice, right? But if you also help us to increase our community and grow this community, as we are about to launch our IPO on the NASDAQ in the year 2024, right? If you think that is huge, drop huge in the chat, guys. We're gonna be in NASDAQ in 2024, right? Anybody who you bring into this community here, whatever their volume, whatever their earnings every single day, we're going to pay you 15% every single day on your level 1. And then we're going to pay you 10% every single day on your level 2. All right. Now, as if that wasn't good enough, they said, hey, we still want to give you some more money. We want to give you some more money because guess what? You are a hard worker. We appreciate your contribution to this community, to the building of this company, and helping us get to the goal of 1 billion wallets before we launch on the NASDAQ in 2024. So we're going to give you more money. If you just have 5 direct referrals with a team investment of $50,000, we're going to pay you $100 every single day on top of whatever you're already making. That's literally an additional $3,000 per month, right? But why stop there? At VP, now you're helping other people now in your organization. They now are GMs, and you have a team investment of $150,000. Now you're making $150 to $300 every single day, guys. Wow, 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 you just literally stepped into an extra $9,000 a month. That is insane. That is really nice, right? Just because you put in just a little bit of elbow grease, right? Just a little bit. As an entrepreneur, as a boss lady, as a boss king in this economy, right? How about you went up a little further and you went SVP? Now you have two VPs from different lines and a team investment of $500,000. Now you're making $600 to $1,500 a day. This one hits so nice. It hits super, super nice. But guess what we're doing? We're going straight to ED, right? ED. Now you have two SVPs from different lines and a team investment of $2 million. Now you're making $1,500 to $5,000 a day. You just stepped into the realm of six-figure earners per month, guys. Per month, you are now officially a six-figure earner. At SVP, you're a five-figure earner. At ED, you're a six-figure earner. And then when you hit MD, you have just entered the realm of a seven-figure earner. You are a millionaire, a millionaire, a millionaire, not in years, but in months. You are now earning $500,000 to $1 million or more every single month. Every single month, guys. This is absolutely massive, right? This is absolutely massive. This is absolutely crazy. And this is the power of what we have here. So what we say, all my boss ladies and my entrepreneurs in the house, it's time to get to work, right? If you are an investor in this space, get on. Get on right away and let's get you making money in the next 24 hours. And if you are a builder, let's get on and let's get you earning in 24 hours. This is where the money resides, guys. And you can literally utilize FinTouch to become the vehicle to create everything that you have ever wanted to create. Guys, this is literally what you have been looking for a very, very long time. FinTouch, FinTouch, FinTouch. Yes, 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 yes. I'm going to pass over to Kojo now. Thanks, guys. This was Sarah Julian, the Sassy Entrepreneur, and this ends the compensation part of this presentation for today. Kojo, go ahead and take it away.
Powerful, powerful, powerful. So one thing I want to say is I just want to say thank you for everyone that did come on. And real briefly, let me just summarize what we have heard here today. So we have a technology built on the blockchain, number one, with a security technology audited by the number one company in the world for blockchain security called 𝗙𝗧𝗢. Right? Now, the next thing is they have a decentralized wallet. Within this wallet, it sits the entire ecosystem, which is very, very unique to everything we are used to. Thirdly, when you deposit capital in your wallet, which you can store crypto just like Trust Wallet, MetaMask, obtain your own 12 words, you are able to lend directly to the blockchain. Now, with this ability to lend directly to the blockchain, you are being given a return on your investment, right? 1% a day on the minimum. You can withdraw every day. You can end your contracts per 7-day lending. So let's say day 6, you decide to stop the order reinvest. By day 7, it is back in your control, so you can withdraw on day 8. Literally that simple, right? You're in control of your capital. You're in control of your profit. Also, for every $100 you earn from your capital, you earn $1 free of FTH coin, which is an equity coin, only belongs in the ecosystem, meant for rewards for the ecosystem members, kind of like shares to a company, which you can trade for USDT. Either appreciates, whatever it is, you can do that. The third way is if you decide to invite other community members to lend, you are now supplying liquidity in a much more bigger way to this project that exists on the blockchain. So because of that, you are being rewarded from that extra fees. Remember, 2% a day to the people that are trading on the exchanges, 1% being passed on to the lenders. The other 1% can pay out these rewards in the ecosystem. And this is daily, people, hundreds of millions of volume, rewarding, paying out percentages daily, very liquid. So that's all in a nutshell. Now we want to get into questions and answers. Before we do, just want to stop the recording.